awesome shit. And I got a little something different today. I am going to check and see if some of these cards are real in those boxes behind that Midnight Hunt pack there. But I'm also going to like just do a really brief review of this coffee. I think that this artwork was freaking awesome. I absolutely love Evil Dead, and this artwork just cracks me the hell up. I got this as a present over the last week from my lovely wife, and I just brewed up my first cup of this. And I wanted to tell you, when I opened up this bag and I smelled this coffee, it was like, have you ever had a dark chocolate truffle? And then you imagine that gooey inside of that truffle. Now imagine you've got a whole bowl of that and you stick your nose in it. That's what this stuff smells like. It smells like chocolate truffle insides. It just smells absolutely freaking amazing. So it's got tons of dark chocolate and dark cherry. No, I'm not paid by these guys. No, I'm not. This isn't a paid review. I was just like blown away by the aroma on this coffee. It's like, I gotta tell people about this shit. I haven't tasted it yet. I'm gonna have a sip right now, and I'll tell you if I think it tastes good. The way I prepared this, it's kind of like an Americano. I prepared an espresso shot, and then I cut it with hot water because that's how I like to drink my coffee. You can see it doesn't look particularly dark. Looks like a dark tea or something. So it's, it doesn't look like a beer, like a stout or something. But of course the espresso, before I cut it with water, looked really dark. Oh, wow. So that nose comes through when you drink it. You get that really strong chocolate aroma. A little bit of coffee bitterness. It's actually not super bitter, which I expected it maybe to be a little more bitter. And a little bit of the coffee finish on the palate. But that aroma is so strong. It reminds me of hazelnut coffee, some hazelnuts. Where sometimes you'll get a hazelnut coffee and they overpower it with that hazelnut aroma. And I can't even drink it. But this is very drinkable. It's not overpowering in that sense. Again, that coffee aroma is just freaking awesome. Oh, wow. All right, so I'm going to enjoy the hell out of that. So if you get a chance to pick some of this up, the brand is Bones, I think. Dark Roast, Army of Dark Chocolate. You got Ash there with the lady at his feet. And what the hell is that in his hand? Oh, that's a coffee cup in his hand. And yeah, there you go. There's the brand, Bones Coffee. So that's legit, man. I like it. I've had a few other ones, and their medium roast, just regular coffees, are flipping awesome. That's why I got that as a present, because I love their other stuff. And someone was like, hey, I'm going to get you some stuff. So I'm opening up a set booster here, Innistrad Midnight Hunt. And there's a reason for this. I'm going to do some card comparisons to this stuff in these boxes. And I'll explain that in a minute. But, alright, what do we got here? Got Nice Swamp, and Duel for Dominance. I'm not going to read all the commons, because I don't care. Stromkirk, Blood Thief, Blood Tithe Collector, Hungry for More, Lunark Veteran, Tireless Hauler, and Triskaidekvar. I can't pronounce that. And Search Party Captain. So that was pack one. I forgot these set boosters have a weird, because they went into uncommon with Stormkirk, and then it went out, back into common. It's kind of weird. And then we got our rare. Alright, so I'm going to take out the foil, and that'll probably make sense in a minute. I'm also going to take this guy out there. So we just got regular cards here. They feel, and part of this is an analysis. So I guess I should be talking a little bit about what I'm doing. Is I'm doing some analysis on how the cards look, how they feel, what they look like on the inside. I'm going to rip up a couple cards, and I'm going to talk about a bunch of cards that I bought off of eBay. So that's where this is going. I got an Innistrad Midnight Hunt 4x of all the commons and uncommons. And I noticed that they all had similar issues with them. And we'll talk about that here in a second. I want to see what I got first. I want to see if I got anything cool. Foul Play, Voldaren Ambusher. Old Stick Fingers. Look at that art. What the hell's even going on there? It reminds me of like a death metal band logo or something. I'm looking at this and just having trouble. Just looks like a bunch of tree vines, and there's a face inside there, I think. Old Stick Fingers. Harvest Tide Infiltrator, Shady Traveler. All right, Rockfall Vale. That's a nice little hit. I love getting the land cycle. And an Abrupt Decay. What? Right on. That's pretty flippin' cool. I didn't expect to. Oh, that's right. These set boosters have random ass shit inside. What the hell is that logo? What is that? What does that even mean? What is that? It looks like I don't know how well that's gonna come up on the video, but I don't even know what the hell that looks like. I'd have to look at it up close. Some kind of bearded face? Is that a bearded face? Is that what's going on there? Let's see if that'll focus again. Come on, you can do it. I got this fancy camera, and it's not really designed for movies. It's a Canon SLR. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty fucking awesome. I think that's like a $10 card right there. And then the Rockfall Vale, I'm not sure. I feel like those are probably worth $3 or $4. And then the weird Stick Fingers dude. That was a pretty good pack. All right. So those were my 2 collector boosters. And, well, look at that. Those are pretty smooth. So this is where I'm going with that. And where were these manufactured? This is part of the scientific analysis here. These were made in Japan. So the set boosters were made in Japan. So I'm going to set this on a set booster pack so I don't forget what the hell's going on. Because I've got a pretty short attention span, and I can totally... So where are these made? These are draft boosters. Tore that open a little bit there. And these look like these are made in the USA. So they are made in different locations. So that's part of this analysis, if you will. All right. That is an awesome common. You know, this was I like this. It's a good complement to Opt, right? Like, it opens up total different avenues. I just really like this common. Oh, wow, these feel different, too. These feel different. Hang on a second. These kind of glide a little more like butter. The finish feels different. All right, let's see what we got here. Stromkirk Blood Thief again, Grizzly Ghoul, Covert Cut Purse, and Dire Strain Rampage. I don't even know what the hell that card does. Swamp, and a zombie token, and this will sort of take that guy out, so all we got are regular playable cards in here. And we're going to set this on that draft booster pack there, so we don't get shit mixed up. And for our 4th pack, so I am planning on ripping a couple cards up. So for those of you that are faint of heart and don't like to see Magic Crads get destroyed, you might want to turn off the video. All right, here we go. Last of the 4 packs, and then we'll talk about these boxes back here. All right, here we go. By the way, I hate facing that card in limited. All right. Yeah, these feel way different. Like, they slide better. Moon Silver Key, Defend the Celestis, Vengeful Strangler. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? 4 packs and I hit a duplicate rare? What a pile of shit. Alright, and an island. Oh! Oh! Okay, okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. You know what? Give me those tricks to get files every day if you're going to give me a foil Champion of the Perished. Fucking right. Okay. Well, that was a really good hit in the close there. I'm happy with that. All right. So, we're going to set this one aside. This doesn't need to be part of the experiment. All right. Let me get a sip of this coffee real quick. Oh, man, that aroma. Flippin' awesome. So I've got these 2 boxes of cards back here. And what I did is I bought 4X of common, uncommon from Innistrad Midnight Hunt and Crimson Vow. The Innistrad Midnight Hunt came from a certain vendor on eBay. I'm not going to mention their name because I'm not trying to put anybody on blast. And I think I've got this figured out anyway. I think it's set boosters, but there's more than this at play anyway. So this was the purchase from the vendor I'm not going to mention. And this, like I said, it's 4X. I'm going to move these off screen for a minute here so I got more space. So what's weird is when I open this, and I don't know how well it's going to come out on video, is I noticed the clean edge here on these cards. There was almost no notching. And notching is something that I've been accustomed to seeing in cards. But I've admittedly not bought a lot of the, what do they call them, the set booster packs. I normally do draft boosters. You can see a little bit of notching here in this section here in the center of the screen. But it's very smooth, and I thought that was weird. Meanwhile, this box, which I bought this, this came, and I'll say this organization's name, because I really like the product, I liked the shipping, and I like the care they take of the cards. So these came from, I think it's Wild Things Games. I think they're in Oregon or something like that. Again, that was off of eBay. So these cards on the left, these came out of a pre-release kit that I opened myself. And you can see the notching. You see how the corners aren't clean on that? And there's just naturally not clean. And that's from the manufacturing process, right? And then when I skim across these cards, you'll also notice that there's tons of notching on these cards too. And that's what I'm used to seeing, right? When I opened the box from the other vendor that will not be mentioned, I was like, where's the fucking notching? How are the edges of these so freaking smooth? So I actually went out, and these are Crimson Vow. I bought these from Wild Things Games to do a comparison, and it was what I expected. Because I've bought from Wild Things before, and I didn't have any problems. But I noticed these cards feel like the draft boosters. They're a lot smoother. They slide better. They have the same feel in my hand. And hey, you know, they've got that notching that I've come to expect. Let me see if I can get that to focus. You can see it. You can see how some cards poke up a little higher and some cards are a little lower. And it's just from cutting in the manufacturing process. Anyways, so I think I've figured this out. I haven't bought many of these set boosters, and these are in my hand now. These are the set boosters from Japan, and granted, it's only 2 packs worth. I didn't have a lot of money to throw away, but very even, not as much notching. And now, if I take the other boosters that I opened, oh my golly, and there's the shit I was expecting. Holy shit, look at how much darker. Look at how much darker the set boosters, because that was the next place I was going to go, is the stuff I bought from the company that will not be named. The cards were darker, and I was like, did I get fake fucking cards? Did these guys really go so low as to sell me fake common and uncommons from a new set? And I don't think they did. It looks like those folks that I'm not going to mention, they open up the set boosters, and the other company, Wild Things, opens draft boosters. So that's, wow, that is so dramatic. I didn't think it was going to come up on the camera, and I was worried I was wasting my time going to try this, but that is shocking. Wow. That's super shocking. Wow. I mean, you've got to be able to see that. It's like night and day. And that was another thing. I'm used to cards looking like denim jeans. And when I got the Midnight Hunt from the other company, they didn't look like denim. They look darker like that, not like this on the right. So holy cow! Oh wow, that's really cool. Oh, I had them flipped. Hold on, I don't want someone in the comments to be like, "You had them turned around. That's why they look different." Nope. Look, I flipped them. They still look different. So now they're all facing the same direction, and you can see that the set boosters are a lot darker, and they don't slide as well. So what's going on there? Why are they doing that? I don't know. I wish they'd use the same manufacturing process for all of their cards. Okay, so let's put these back. These were the ones I bought. All right, so keep those separated, because I want to keep the stuff I bought separated from the stuff I bought off of eBay. Let's do Howl of the Hunt. Let's see if I can find another Howl of the Hunt in here. Let's put these back. Howl of the Hunt. Let's go to green. All right. There's a Howl of the Hunt. So that one's on top. All right. So this one on top is from the box that I bought off of eBay, and the one on the bottom is the one I opened. So let's rip up the eBay one first. Look at that. It's like a dark blue purple core. Kind of purple. Kind of purple. All right. And this is the one I just opened. And similar. See if I can get a tear that shows the color a little better like I did on that last one. There we go. That's a little better tear. So we can look at those side by side. And that is the same shit. So what does a draft booster look like then? So those are obviously from set boosters. So I'm gonna do one of my draft boosters that I just opened for you on camera, and let's see if the Plummet's been printed a million times. I guess I could rip that one up. Let's go ahead and rip this Plummet up. See if they look different on the inside. So, Plummet Draft Booster. See if I can get some good color. It's not tearing the same. Let's try. Can't get it to come apart so we can see the color real well. You can tell there's definitely some difference in manufacturing. The way they rip. Wow, this is totally different ripping. I can't get that. You see how I got a nice peel and you can see the layers? I'm having a little trouble getting a nice peel to see the layers on this Plummet. Let's try ripping another spot. Yeah, this one doesn't want to peel the same, which definitely tells us, you know, different manufacturing. It's really hard to see the color on this. The other one you could tell was much more purple, This one does look a little different. I don't have enough of it to like do a good compare, but I know I shouldn't rip cards. Let me try one more card out of my draft booster. Something that I know that I don't like. We'll just do this Candlelit Cavalry. All right, so Candlelit Cavalry out of a draft booster. Trying to compare the color to set booster. That didn't rip real good either. Let's see if I can get under it. No. Well, I may have to cut this down so y'all aren't staring at me picking cards apart for 20 minutes. Yeah, it's hard to get the same kind of tear. So they're definitely manufactured different process. I can see a color difference with my eye. I guess one more thing we could do real quick is a light test. So in my left hand is a Crossroads candle guide from Set Booster from the box I bought on eBay. And then this Crossroads candle guide is out of a draft booster. So the draft booster, we can see a good bit come through that. You can see a lot, actually. You can see the M from the Magic, and you can see the Pumpkin Dude. When I go over here to the set booster, I can't see shit. And this was something else that had caught my eye, because I did a light test on the cards, and I was really surprised at how little I could see through them. And that's why I was like, oh my gosh, did they sell me fake cards? I couldn't believe it. But just to be sure, hang on. I know what I need to do. All right. So what I've got here is a stuffed bear from a booster pack that I just opened on the video. And then the one on the right came in my eBay purchase. So we're going to do a quick light test on both of these cards. So we don't see anything coming through that stuffed bear. And I don't see anything, almost nothing coming through the one I opened. It looks, I saw a little bit up there on the top left. So let me try the top left. Yeah, I see a little bit there. So it's about the same. So yeah, these definitely, I definitely didn't get fake cards. All right. Thank you to those of you that stuck around this long. I guess my final analysis is the set boosters definitely printed on a different card stock. Light test seems to fail on them. I don't particularly like that they're manufacturing these cards using different methods. As a collector, as somebody who spends money on the product, I'd like to see the cards be more consistent in their quality and production. They even felt different, I thought. Any rate, I'm going to give you all an arena code. I don't know who's going to get to redeem this. This is for 6 packs of Crimson Vow. It came out of a pre-release box I opened. I had already redeemed one code. So I'm going to give this one away. I hope you enjoy that. All in all, I got to say this was not a bad little opening. I opened 4 packs and I managed to hit an Abrupt Decay, a Rockfall Veil, and a foil Champion of the Perished. So really happy with that. I had a lot of fun. I learned something. I learned I don't like set boosters. What did you learn today? So why don't you weigh in on the comments, click like if you enjoyed the video, and as always, I hope your pulls are better than mine. Peace.